Hello beautiful people, it's Lexi G. Welcome to my channel. I am a sophomore in college. I was studying abroad in Italy this year, so I got to travel around and see a lot of different places. So I'll be posting some travel vlogs from those on this channel. Also I'll be posting some DIY and home renovation videos, so if you're interested in seeing more videos, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. I'll be posting every Sunday. All of this video was filmed before the lockdown and quarantine. If you or your family has been affected by COVID-19, my heart goes out to you. I'm praying for you. Please stay safe. Enjoy the video. Visiting Greece has always been a dream of mine, and I was so happy that I got to see it, even if things didn't go exactly how I imagined they would. The whole trip I was with my cousin Bershawn, but we flew in from different airports because we don't live in the same city. But I was with her for most of the trip. We planned to fly into Athens and then fly to Santorini and take a ferry that was basically a cruise ship. It was great. To Naxos, and then we planned for Mykonos, but actually didn't end up making it that far because of the ban that President Trump put on flights from Europe to the US, and at the time we didn't know that US citizens would be able to get back into the country, so my family was freaking out. We have officially landed in Greece. I am so excited to get to the Airbnb, shower, change, and fall asleep. Although I need food. I haven't eaten since like an hour ago. Probably on the verge of death. Or this is some kind of electricity thing. Okay, I'll just show you. Right. This was the funniest situation because the Airbnb is so cute, as you can tell, but, sorry, ignore my things, but I heard from two different people that we were staying in like a super dangerous mafia area. Like, the mafia was practically living with us, but irrelevant because we survived. So I got to walk around before going on the food tour, and I love Athens. I completely fell in love with everything about it. It's the most beautiful place ever, and the food tour was amazing. There was a cat 2 seconds ago walking right there. It was so cute. It's so pretty.
What we call the Greek coffee. This is a copper pot. You see the coffee inside, and then we put it in the cup like this. So you leave it for a while because inside there are the coffee beans. The coffee beans, they don't get dissolved. So you will find them at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
So now they're all around. So you leave it for a while to settle down. Otherwise you will feel it in your mouth.
Yeah.
And after a minute or so, you start drinking. Okay.
Okay.
You will see after a while, once you drink a little bit of it, you will see the sentiment at the bottom. Then you stop because it's bitter. You cannot either eat it or drink it.
It's so good.
But it's really good.
Oh my gosh. That is insane. Okay, we're going in. Alright, here we go.
Let me take your photo.
Okay. Like, when you're gonna celebrate your birthday, come to Athens and never leave. Easy as that. So as the food tour came to an end, I went to the Acropolis, and on my way up there saw so many cats. I sat with this man for probably like 2 hours. He was like the cat caretaker, I guess. He was so sweet, so I sat with them just because I'm a weird person, and then went up to the Acropolis, and it was amazing. I'm not even a history kind of person, but just being there felt amazing. Like, it's incredible. You can see the ocean from every point on the hill, and the structures are insane. Like, I was blown away. I'm now moving to Greece, and no one can stop me. Thank you. So we were walking to dinner the day after I got there and the night that my cousin had gotten there, and next morning was off to Santorini. But of course, on the way there, I had to stop and pet the cat. She was so cute. I wanted to take her with me, but there's like 10,000 cats in Greece, so not possible. Anyway, so we got to Santorini. It was the most beautiful thing ever. It's so picturesque. It's exactly like the movies. The hillsides, the water, everything was great. And the Airbnb I was in was at the bottom of the hill, so there was no one in front of me blocking the view. It was just the sound of the wind and the trees and the waves, and it was incredible. So I am so blessed and lucky to say that I celebrated my 20th birthday in Greece. It was amazing. It was supposed to be spring break, and that happened to be around my birthday, so that was incredible. We got to Naxos on a ferry from Santorini, and it was a super cute Airbnb. We did have an issue with the host, but whatever, that was resolved, not a big deal. But the food was amazing. The people were super nice. They literally went so far out of their way to get us a taxi when we were like fleeing the country at 3 a.m. the next day. So just to sum up this next part, we were woken at 3:30 a.m. by a call from my mom saying that Trump had closed all flights from Europe to the US. Okay, so we were like fleeing the country in a rush, so please excuse my hair and makeup. I was struggling. I don't even want to know what is happening up here. Ooh, look how pretty. So we are on the way to the airport because Trump banned the flights from Europe after Friday, and it's Thursday. By the time she called me, we already had a flight from Athens. Problem is, we're not in Athens. We're in Naxos. They have 2 flights going to Athens before tomorrow. So we booked at like 4 a.m. the first one, which is in like an hour. We're on the way to the airport right now. She's been asleep. No participation whatsoever. I have been the only help. Anyway, you slept through your alarm.
No, I put it on snooze.
Luckily, we did make it out of Naxos in time, and we actually had about 12 hours from the time we landed in Athens to the time we had to leave for our flight to LAX. So we got some amazing Greek yogurt and honey. We got to play with some stray dogs. Doesn't really sound safe, but hey, if there is a stray animal, I'm playing with it. And these guys were so cute. Look at his little nose. Oh my goodness. We actually had time for cooking class as well, which was worth every penny. We've both made recipes from that class since we got back to the US, and I wish I could go back just for the food. it back home. My camera died, so I'm shooting on my phone, but I'm so grateful to have made it back. The people at the airport in Turkey were like, oh, you're going to the US, but you've been in Italy in the last week, so they were gonna make me stay in Turkey, I guess, quarantined. But then the ban was a thing, so we were freaking out. I didn't think I was gonna be able to make it back to the US, but he kind of just slid it under the table, and I did my 2-week quarantine when I got back, and then we immediately went into lockdown, so I really haven't been out in like a month. Please stay safe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.